Hello, all. I know it's been a really long time and many years. I've had to sadly go through a lot of really struggling. Just my health has been really struggling for many years. It's been really struggling, and we've been trying to get this back off the ground again for many years now. And over 14 plus years ago, we wanted to bring this little franchise and this little gal to life in some form or fashion. And I've tried all kinds of different variants and other ways that we've been trying to bring it to life, and we've spent many a thousands back in the day, so we're trying this new approach. And hello, all. I'm Dr. Fox, also known as Jenna Fox, and I have been a military veteran, entertainer, producer, etc. Jane of many trades, carpenter, I guess you could say, because I've helped build many homes over the decades, and tried a lot of different things, kind of dip my toes in a lot of things. And this is just kind of a video blog I wanted to share and kind of bring you all a little more up to date. Excuse all the mess in the back here. We're in a very cold and drafty old tiny house setup for now. We're trying to build our first little at least home on this property. I don't want to say first, because this is like my God, what is this, my 8th home that I've helped build? I don't know, I'm slowing down. I can't do things as fast as I can anymore. And with the new AI creators out there, ones like Claude, GPT, and many others, I have been trying for a few years now. Well, I've been trying the whole time, but now with a few years as of more recently, I wanted to just kind of share sort of a video blog. I put up a blog over on itch.io of what we've tried to create over there. We're working on, I think it's an HTML browser type video game for the moment. We've also been sort of a small studio, and we've tried to do other short films and other little documentaries and other things like that. And like I said, I've dipped my toes in many things, and we've been wanting to, after we brought that little animated feature to life, all proceeds, by the way, go to the Westbrook Animal Shelter, and we may expand to other shelters, etc., just to help those homeless kitties, because I too have been a homeless veteran back in the day, and sadly the broken system has not helped us. But with that aside, we just wanted to kind of share with you kind of our journey and kind of where we've been going with Miss Mora. I know we've been trying being like a puppeteer. We've been trying some comedy sketches and things like that with some social media and other variants. And we've been wanting to kind of get back to working in a studio, and we're trying to eventually do that. So hopefully future videos from now, you'll be slowly seeing us in a little bit nicer setup, and we'll have a better microphone, etc. And for now, we're just doing this on a budget. We really don't have a lot of time, and this will be a nice kind of journey for even just for myself to look back at many years and go, wow, look what it was like when we were trying to get this back off the ground again. And maybe nothing will come of it, but we wanted to just give it another shot. And we reached out to the publisher. They were through Fiverr, and we think we spent about $1,200 creating the first original game. And we tried to contact them, and we tried multiple times. And so sadly now I'm using an AI similar to Claude is helping me recreate and sort of we're trying version 2 at this point, and this is kind of where we're at in the developmental stage. And I hope I get an opportunity to maybe give some more updated videos, or maybe drop another blog or something like that along the way, how this is coming along, and see how it goes. But Claude's been really helpful for me, and I don't feel like it's trying to take anybody's away. Trust me, I'd prefer to be paying somebody, if I could, all their expertise. And I've got some I've learned some coding over the years, but I do better with on this side of the creative side, and having them help me through the process. I know there's pros and cons, and some don't care, some use that tool, and that's what it is. It's, to me, it's a tool that helps other small individuals like myself and small studios to try to work on other versions of this. And there's so much more. I could sit here and blog and talk for hours. But I wanted to kind of just like give a little update. And I know we've been so inactive on our studio for so long. And we tried like streaming. I think we were doing some Let's Plays many years ago when we were in an apartment. And we've been building ever since. And I've been trying to document some of that. But a lot of that footage got lost. And we have some short video snippets of some of the builds. And a few pictures and things like that. We're trying to get those things together as we get into a better place, I'm hoping, over the next couple years. So you may still see me in here for at least, I'm hoping not more than another year at most. But we'll have to kind of see how things go for now. But I just wanted to give everybody an update on this and kind of how things are going. We've been trying another channel as well. We've been playing around with Sora 2. I've been wanting to get back into doing more tech shows as well. We tried another channel using like an AI clone of myself and trying to create something like that. We've had a little success with it. We'll stay at it. We're hoping to do that on the side as well. But just trying to kind of focus on giving everybody some updates kind of on the game development side of things, or how things are going with that. I wish I could be up on like a little mini stage or like a little office area where I'm trying to build this out, and it'd be nice. Like I don't care about views or anything like that. It's all been about non-for-profit. Any donations would be great. Really, when we get this out, we want to try to get it out on Google first, Google Play, and we're still trying to get our developmental part tweaked, if you will. We've been working really hard at this game and the process early on, so I feel like I would kind of say that I'm using some AI to bounce some ideas off of and kind of get some ideas to work around. And yes, I will admit that some of the coding, not some, a majority of the coding, at least for this first app, is being created through Claude. And I'm very grateful for Claude's help. And I kind of hope that I can have someone like that, like an AI creator, to kind of bounce it off and kind of help me through this process. And no, this is not me trying to take money away from just, it's nice to have this tool available for small studios like myself who are trying to create and bring some things to life that we've been trying to, that has just been unreachable for so long now. And we tried this, as I said, back in winter of 2020, and we got the game out on Google Play in spring of 2021. And then for some reason we had issue getting privacy policy updates, and I was trying to stay up on all that, and I was getting ill then, and we were having to move and sell the home and move again, and a lot of other things were happening at that point, and just life and some other things that were going on. And without me kind of rambling on too long, I was just trying to hit some key points, or kind of like little bullet points along the way. And I'm not reading anything. I'm just actually just sitting here. I wanted to just do like a live little blog, and this is not my AI clone talking right now. You're probably getting the background lighting I'm trying to use, like flashing in my little eyes. I hope that's not too distracting, but you know, some of my listeners will sometimes they just like to put me on in the background. I used to do radio and television, and with my kind of cadence on it that I do. But just health has been struggling. I'm doing my best. I won't get too much into that, but it's just been nice. Like, it's kind of refreshed me, for those that were wondering. And then I'm hoping I can do some more updates as we go through this process, and we can kind of talk about more in details. And some of you won't really care about any of that stuff, but I think some folks are like, oh, like other developers out there are like, oh, okay, that's fascinating. Or a gamer out there going, oh, I think that's kind of a fun little like game time waster or something. It kind of plays like it's Moras Cat Scratcher, and it plays similar to, it's not really I can't believe my mind is slipping. This is what happens. Oh gosh, it's like a fruit ninja almost, but we have our own sounds of their actual sounds of Mora meowing, or we pull in scratch sounds and things like that, like we used in the original game, and some of the original art that we created, we're using now. We're trying to integrate some of the icons that we created. It has nothing to do with fruit or anything like that. We're doing it from different variations. Items come in from the left and the right, and they're, well, not items, but the way we've programmed it is they're little cat toys. There's different ones, little cat, like a mouse, and there's little balls that come in that we had from the original design, very similar, and we have the little animated character we have, so we're trying to put that back up again as well, and use some of the artwork, and there's little achievements in there, a lot like World of Warcraft has, but they're very minor, small little tweak achievements, kind of like if you're playing Google Play, something like that. We're going to start it out as web-based, and it's just a little Moras Cat scratcher, version 2 we're calling it, because we are having trouble getting the original coding for that, so we're trying to see what we can come up with. And it plays kind of like that. The toys come in from the left and right randomly. There are little bombs you got to watch out for. We actually made sure so that the kiddos, and maybe for someone who it might be a little too fast for, we actually made like an easy, normal, and hard mode. And we called the easy one the kitten mode. And then we have the normal, and then we have the hard, or the adult mode. And we tried that. And we're tweaking it. We're trying different things. We're hoping maybe, like, if you unlock certain things, we're going to have some still photos we had of more many years ago. We want to try to bring back just for nostalgia purposes. We've had some fans back in the day send us art. We'd love to see more of the Explorer art created for us. I mean, heck, if you use AI to create it, send it to us. I think that's just I'd be, as my mom would say, I'd be tickle pink. And my gram, so we kind of follow along in that. So we're really excited. I wanted to kind of share this little announcement and just kind of talk about the process and what got us here and why we started it and things like that. And we do other non-for-profits. I'd love to see my other franchise I created, the Jane Friday, as well. We're trying to work on, I don't want to get too much into that, maybe a novel. I'm not sure. I wish we could have seen that go better and higher options with film and things like that. We didn't quite get there with it. We did make some shorts. We did an anniversary one for that. I'd love to see maybe a 2D or maybe 3D adventure for that one. Maybe like a graphic novel detective type game. For something like that. That's some of the other ones. This is sort of the now coming soon section. We want to do another platformer for Mora as well. We're just trying to get her cat scratcher off the ground and try to see where that goes. And it's okay, even if it doesn't have a lot of take. We have a lot of creativity we want to work on, and a lot of these little ones we want to create and try to bring to y'all out there, and for anyone to just enjoy it, whether you're sitting on the toilet and you're looking for a time waster, or you just are somewhere waiting in a line and you just do not want to be there and you want to enjoy and see if you can get another high score from it and come back, and just replayability. We hope they don't get too bored with it. We know, kind of what happens with those types of clones. Like I said, it's not an exact clone. Like, we're trying to put our own twist on it. You can call it that if you'd like. They're like, it's just another, what makes it any different than said individual? We're just trying some different fun things. This is just one of the original concepts. We wanted to go back, and not just for nostalgia purposes, but we really wanted to go back and kind of look at, okay, what was that original game idea we had? Can we now create that better, a little easier, and try to bring that concept back without it having issues up there? And then, of course, we'll try to do our darndest to keep all the privacy policies updated, etc. No, I'm kidding. We'll do everything we can with that and kind of see how that goes. And, look, I get it, okay? A lot of other studios can be all fancy and they got a way better setup, and some of us are just, you know, it's about heart, even if you don't have any money, and just the joy behind it, the passion we've had as gamers my whole life. I'm going to show my age quite a bit. I have been enjoying games way back as far as Pong and Atari and, of course, the Nintendo, and then I've continued on through with that onto apps, onto the phones over the years, including Android, iOS, and other Linux versions, Windows. Not a ton of experience with Macs, but I have done a lot of editing in Macs before, for whether it be for music or film or television, that I did as well for those. Don't remember a lot of the commands anymore. But anyway, I digress. So we're going to kind of wrap this up. I didn't want the video to go on for too much longer, but we thought we'd share you. And thank you all for coming along for this journey. We're going to see where it goes. Maybe it won't go very far like it didn't last time. We'll see. It's worth a shot. We wanted to really create this. We're really excited about it. I hope you enjoy Moras Cat Scratcher. And yes, a quick tease. We are hoping to do a much more in-depth one, Cat Scratcher Plus, as well. So, all right, I guess I will bring her out just for a moment to say hi. So there she is. That's some of my puppetry. She's here all curled up. The original, the OG, is right here curled up. I turned the camera, but I'm a little embarrassed about how our setup is right now. So maybe we can send a photo later. I can get another short vid of her sleeping elsewhere. But I know you all been wondering how she's doing. She's going to be 17 this year. We started on this project a year after we got her and found her in the animated short series on my main channel, the Jenna Fox there, the Dr. Fox. You can find it under my playlists. I know it's a little buried. We're trying to find a better way to, maybe I can try to upload some of those in a new playlist on Cat and Fox Studios. We've been trying to redo the studio. That's a really old studio video we have up there. We're trying to do a new one. We're trying to create, we've got land and we're trying to create it here the best we can. So we're doing the best we can. I know at best I might, as long as things don't happen too difficultly, as long as we can survive at least a few more decades, we hope to bring a little more entertainment to y'all. Anyway, not to be grim, but so we're hoping those are some of the future projects. We have a whole list of others that are kind of just like in a binder, and maybe we'll get to, I don't know, if we can get this one through, then we can begin to start talking about the next, and then maybe the next. I don't know if we'll even get that far. Thank you for coming along. Thank you for humoring me. I appreciate it. We appreciate your support for the nonprofit, and Mora sends her purrs, of course, always. So, and I send my love. Thank you all for coming along. Yes, we know there's the haters out there too, but with that said, I think we'll wrap this up. Thank you so much for coming along. We will see you later.